Hello and welcome. So I went and saw a movie called X the other day, written, directed, and produced by Ty West. And at 106 minutes, man, was it a wild movie. And going into it basically knowing nothing, there was a lot of what the fuck moments in it. And after the first kill, when someone leaves, it's going to be good. But before I go into my thoughts, I'll give a quick rundown of the plot. So it takes place in the early 1970s, and we follow a small group of people who are going to a cabin in the middle of nowhere, Texas, to film an indie porn film and try to make it big. But things turn when the old couple find out what they were doing. Alright, so with that, we can get into it. Like I said at the start of the movie, it dials it up to 10 pretty quickly. X doesn't do anything new, but it's nice to see a slasher that doesn't try to subvert and stick to the basics that made the genre what it is, tits and gory kills. But it does have its own twist, and if you throw up easy, go and see it. I like the time period he chose because it was a time where the portable film cameras were becoming big, and you saw a lot of these small film creators filming their movies, and this was also the time where the porn industry exploded because home movies were becoming a thing and everyone was trying to catch the wave. It was nice to see the sex in the movie mean a bit more than just sex, especially when this was also the time where all these young girls were trying to make it big, and this was a fast and easy way for them to do it. Just a good time period the director chose that made a lot of these plot points work. The acting was alright. No one was annoying and conveyed the typical character types, but the standouts for me were the two old people who captured the creepy and cringe. You'll know why at the end of the characters. I kind of feel this was a bit of a knockoff Texas Chainsaw because of the way it was filmed and the look of it. And I kind of wish this was a Texas Chainsaw we got from Netflix because it hit the beats way better. Not the woke trash garbage we got. Maybe next time they can dial down the woke and hire actually attractive women if you're going to make a horror film. I'm going to go into a few scenes that I really like besides the obvious ones, the ones with the tits, and I'll be going into spoiler territory a bit. The first was the opening and the most memorable kill in the movie where after the old lady tried to seduce one of the guys, she fails and she stabs him in the neck, and with the blood showering like a fountain, she begins dancing like a ballerina, like it pointed out in the movie earlier. The second one was just funny and kind of gross. I'll give a little context so it makes sense. So basically, the old guy they rent from is married, and the old lady is just jealous of all these young people in their youth because they literally look like they were just dug up. Anyways, she knows what they're doing, and while all the murderings are happening, she climbs into the bed with the main girl, and it's just gross watching this 1,000-year-old lady grow up a 20-some-year-old. I was laughing or cringing, but man, it was funny. The only negative thing I could say was there was an implied religious element to the movie, having one of these religious selling priests always on the TV in the background. I don't know what they wanted to do with that because the last 20-30 minutes it's just this horny old lady chasing them around and having the Simpson force to kill them if they refuse. With all the bodies they find, they've been doing this for a while. So my guess it was implying that the religion was repressing them for so long that they were trying to take out their jealousy on what they wanted to do but couldn't. I don't know, it's something to think about. Funny thing about it was at the end you'll find out that the pastor's daughter is actually the main girl from the movie. Overall, this was a pretty good film and enjoyable watch with the boys. Having some gory kills, hot girls, and not overstaying its welcome. It's nice to see just a basic slasher that didn't try to subvert, and you knew what the audience wanted. The last line was pretty funny too, when a cop asked what the fuck happened here, and it looked like a bloodbath, saying, and him responding with saying it looked like some fucked up horror pitch. I can imagine that's literally how he actually pitched the movie. Anyways, comment below what you thought of it, if you saw it or planning to see it. I think it's definitely worth seeing if you have some people to go with. Even if you don't, it's just a nice slasher to see. Anyways, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.